Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at Bitcoin. Happy Saturday to you. We're just going to go ahead and take a quick look. I got a lot of requests, late last night, kind of asking for an update on Bitcoin. So we're just going to double check this and a few other key factors. We're going to jump right into the back end data. Before we get started though, please help grow the channel. Like, subscribe, and follow if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate that. Really helps get this in front of more people that need to know how to be a little bit better with trading. We've got a Trading Academy community and Signals group if you're curious. Link down below. We got a lot of new members coming over, and welcome to you as well. Taking a quick look here at 70,000, we can see that's kind of the heavier concentration of liquidation to the upside. 68.3 upwards of 70K. And down below, we got 60,500. Okay, so we're smack dab right in the middle of that pretty much. So not a lot or a ton of liquidation occurring in those little areas there, but if we zoom in, we'll see a better scope of what's going on here. We can kind of see here in the last 12 hours that there is liquidation at roughly 63.6, upwards of about 65.5. Okay, so again, kind of in the range there, so to speak. Does it make sense for the price to come up to that 66K range and retest that? It does from a liquidation standpoint, but we want to double check some other things here first as well. Make sure that this is worthwhile, etc. So let's go ahead and double check a couple of things. I'm going to pull out my fibs a little bit further. These are more short-term time frame fib lines from that 57,500 mark with that wick down upwards of 73.9. We also have larger fib levels too, drawn out from that 15,000 range up to the 73.9 as well. So we will kind of just pay attention to how that looks and just generally understand roughly where we're at, because again, we're above some key level supports. 0.236 here, the $60,000 range is an important level to recognize that we're remaining above. Okay, staying above that would be awesome. We could wick down to 57.5 again. That would be a sensible potential reality if the price does pull back to that level. But generally speaking, anything over 60,000 to 68,000, that range, it is likely what we're going to be at for a little while. Okay, 68,000 is a tentative resistance. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Taking a quick look here, though, we can see that we keep testing 50 on the RSI. Never a great sign. I don't love it. Stochastic swinging down a second time. And of course, we've got this MFI rolling down as well. So there's mostly bearish signs here. And just to quickly note, too, we are under the 20-day SMA, but running concurrent or the ascending trend here, we're still above that 50-day SMA. So again, not dire straits by any stretch. The 50-day SMA is also hanging out right there at 57,500. That's a really, really good place to be. Okay, so I like everything that I see here so far as support levels and fib levels, but generally speaking, it gets a little interesting as we zoom in. So let's double check this here. We saw this, this cup and handle pattern, false breakout. Didn't occur, broke down. Since we broke down there, we came all the way down as low as 62,200. That was yesterday. And we've seen the price try to recover here. Hasn't been substantial. We're still under the 20 in the 50-day SMA on the 4-hour time frame, and we still haven't closed above this more recent support turned resistance level of 65,100. So 65.1 is that point of support that we want to be able to hold if we can break back up above that. For now, we can presume it's going to be a resistance until it isn't. We're running concurrent with 50-day SMA here as well. A lot of times you'll see 50 on the RSI getting rejected at key levels on the charts, or vice versa, depending on how you look at it. So at this point here, we can presume 65,100 would be a solid area to close above to give us some confirmation. We can also see here, though, we are converging on the MACD. This is a very positive sign. Is it phenomenal? Is it the only thing you want to take a trade on? No, but it does tell us that we're shifting gears here, so to speak. But the truth is, we draw this trend line out yet, we still haven't broken through this level. Okay, so again, you could pretty much just draw these guys, kind of consider that to be a descending channel here until we break free from that. We have no reason to consider the price is going to go any further. However, contributing factors such as MACD, stochastic RSI, and testing 50 on the RSI leads me to believe this could be a bullish type of flag pattern. Okay, so very much could see the price continue to break out. Again, looking for a closure about 65K or higher. But generally speaking, this is a good sign, if you will. They were definitely looking pretty solid. So let's take a quick look at the hourly and double check a couple of things here and call it a day. Okay, that's going to bug me. All right, let's go and take a look at the Ichimoku cloud and see what's going on. We got a rejection at the cloud here, but once more, big surprise, the cloud's consolidating itself nicely right at this previous resistance level, letting us know and reaffirming that closure above 65.1, or just say 65,000 even, is a good solid consideration for a long if we can kind of stay above that here today. Okay, I think that's a very, very good consideration. If we take a look at T sequential, though, we can see we're at a 9 right now. It makes sense the price is pulling back. We've been pushing up for some time. So what I'm looking for here is a consideration for long, mainly because we are seeing this bullish backtest here while we're actually breaking through this descending trend line, right? So we established lower highs and effectively broke this lower high pattern, at least tentatively, right? And then what that does is when you come back down, you break through the descending trend, come back down and retest the trend and continue upwards. That's generally how it should work, and so far we're seeing that play out right now. Okay. Again, is that a guarantee? No, but a statistical probability the price will continue. Now, granted, we have some resistance in place. The lagging span is now free and clear of the price action. Conversion lines above the baseline. We're in very, very good shape here to consider a long position with this coin. If you're going to do so, just make sure it's kind of a tight target and you don't get too greedy. Okay? So I'd say, again, take some profits before 66,000. This next key fib level of 65.7 seems appropriate as a consideration. Again, it depends on leverage amount you're using, but you want to keep your targets kind of tight right now, folks, because if you go just super loosey-goosey on your trades, you're going to have some difficulty getting filled because we're seeing Bitcoin do large ups and downs, but you got to secure profits right now. Otherwise, you might be in a position where it would be difficult to sustain. Okay, so either way. Long story short here, Bitcoin's looking good. Last but not least, make sure if you do have joined our trading community here, be sure to double check and reference our signals guide. Absolutely understand what the difference is between my day trades and my swing trades. Very, very different. But again, congrats to our community members here. We saw some nice profits from Filecoin yesterday, 25% in 13 hours for a long position we took. Considering some longs here today, depending on how the market continues to work out, but Bitcoin is looking fairly solid here with this bullish backtest. And I think that 65K could be the new low and likely move forward. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all learned something here today. Again, like, subscribe, follow. Greatly appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Take care.